Today we're going to do something a little bit different. This is going to be the first part in a series on problems and common questions people have with certain dishes. The dish we're going to focus on this time is roasted chicken. In my opinion, roasted chicken is a very good baseline dish to teach the basics and fundamentals for home cooks that can be applied to many other recipes. With that in mind, let's begin with the first question: how to get crispy skin. The trick to crispy skin is having dry skin and a very high heat. One of the ways to achieve that is by actually pouring boiling water over the chicken. I know it seems weird when I just said dry skin to add water to it, but we're gonna let this rest in the fridge overnight and then pat it dry before it goes in the oven, both of which will help dry out the skin. What the boiling water does is help render the collagen under the skin into gelatin. Collagen, if not cooked, will hold onto water, and that'll make it hard to get crispy skin, which is why we render it now. The next trick is to season the chicken with standard salt and whatever else, and baking powder. Mild reactions, or browning, aka crispiness, happen much more easily in an alkaline environment. And so baking powder, being slightly alkaline, will raise the pH of the skin, making it easier to get that browning and crispiness. Baking soda can also be used, but it gives a very soapy taste to the chicken skin, so baking powder is a little better. Plus, baking powder doesn't need an acid to react, it only needs moisture. What the baking powder will do is make these little micro blisters that crisp up really nicely once cooked. Credit to this method, by the way, goes out to Kenji Lopez Alt. I'll link a video of him doing this method in the description. After seasoning and after adding the baking powder, I like to pop this in the fridge to dry out the skin overnight. You could get away with 30 minutes, but overnight is better. And this process of salting the meat now and then letting it rest for a period of time, this is actually what dry brining is, but we'll get to that later. When you're ready to cook, take the chicken out of the fridge and dab it with a paper towel to get rid of any possible remaining surface moisture. I like to add oil to the skin to ensure better and even heat conduction, because like we said before, high heat also leads to crispy skin, and oil is a much better conductor of heat than just plain air. If you want crispy skin, you're going to need high heat. This means roasting the chicken anywhere from 400 degrees Fahrenheit plus. This is what I did at 425, and it took about 45 minutes. If you find chicken is in danger of being overcooked before your skin is crisped to your liking, then you can pop it under the broiler anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes. Be warned though, that for the longest time, your skin is not going to look crispy because all the moisture, like we said before, needs to be driven out. And this will take the majority of the cooking time. So you're really only going to see the crisping towards the end. But be patient, and you'll be rewarded with crispy, crackly, good old roast chicken skin.